Number 1. Factors to consider in selecting species with aquaculture potential. Desirable characteristics of aquaculture organisms: fast growth, short food chain, efficient conversion of food, ready acceptance of compounded feeds, good table quality, disease resistance, ease of breeding in captivity, early maturation, high fecundity, tolerance to a wide range of environmental parameters, and etc. Next is commonly cultured organism. Fishes, crustaceans, and mollusks. Other cultured organisms: seaweeds, frogs, crocodiles, and turtles. Next is biological features of commonly cultured fishes, crustaceans, and mollusks: tolerance, limits of salinity, temperature and oxygen tensions, growth rates, and yields. In different types of culture, breeding habits, feeding habits, and geographic distribution. Criteria for selection of species per culture: objectives of cultures, geographic and climatic considerations, cultural qualities of the organism, consumer acceptance and marketability, cost of productions, domestic consumption versus export, indigenous versus exotic species, conditions for introduction for exotic species for strains, procedures for deciding on introduction and transplantations, precautions to prevent adverse effects on local fauna and flora and the spread of infections. Selection of strains of cultivated species for favorable characters, growth, food conversion, shape, body, conformations, resistance to diseases, tolerance of wide fluctuations in environmental factors, meat quality, and etc. Use of hybridization techniques for obtaining superior strains and monosex progeny. Identification of cultivated organisms of Africa and their various stages. Study of food habits, maturity stages, and fecundity of important cultivated organisms. Number 2. Why would a producer consider raising tilapia in a male monosex culture? Because all-male culture is desirable in ponds not only to prevent overpopulation and stunting but also because males grow about twice as fast as females. There are a lot of problems with growing out male and female tilapia together. This is the reason why more and more um, farmers raise monosex tilapia. So most farmers prefer males as they grow faster and have a larger max size than females. The largest tilapia fish are males farmed in growing units with less than 4% female in them. Number 3. Describe 3 methods of fertilizing a tilapia pond for increased production. Number 1 is by increasing essential nutrients. Number 2, productivity towards the maximum yields of fish. Number 3, ensure a more hygienic and economic and simpler means of increasing fish productions. Number 4, describe why an understanding of sex determination is important. Sex determination in fish application to sex ratio control in aquaculture. Controlling the sex ratio is essential in finfish farming. A balanced sex ratio is usually good for broodstock management since it enables to develop appropriate breeding schemes. Number 5. Give 3 reasons why culturing fish increases the concern for disease. Disease events can occur in fish farms because: Number 1. Fish are reared at higher densities than nature, increasing contact between fish. Number 2. Infected fish are not removed as promptly from the farm as they would be by natural predators. And number 3. Farm fish are more closely and easily observed than wild fish. Number 6. Why are antioxidants used in fish diets? Because antioxidants prevent oxidative losses of vitamins A and E and pigments, oxy and carotenoids in stored mixed feeds. Antioxidants stabilize critical oxidation-susceptible nutrients that are naturally present in fish feed composed of several feedstuffs so that losses are minimal from mixing and storing. Number 7. Describe why pigments are important in fish diets. So, adding pigment substances, especially astaxanthin, to the feeds maximize color losing during the processing and provides color stability for 6 months. Pigments animals are to shield against microorganisms and hide from predators. Many fish, such as herring, are cast in a silvery light, reflecting within a pack and light belly to render them less visible when viewed from top or bottom. Number 8. Explain the spawning and growth of prawns. So when prawns mate, the female must be subshelled, newly molted. The male inserts a sperm capsule, spermatophore, into the female. These remain inside the female reproductive organ until the prawn is ready to release her eggs, at which time the eggs are fertilized prawns may be stacked into concrete and earthen reservoir, ponds, irrigation, ditches, cages, pens, and natural waters. Cage and pen culture is experimental, where the production from irrigation ditches is low. Stocking natural waters and reservoirs is called fisheries enhancement. Freshwater prawns are obtained from rivers or, less frequently, from nurseries for stocking into open waters. 9. Describe effects of vitamin C deficiency. So vitamin C is one of the strongest antioxidants defense system in fish. It acts against intracellular and extracellular reactive oxygen species. Vitamin C does not act alone. It collaborates with other antioxidants, vitamin E, antioxidants, enzymes to further strengthen the body antioxidant defense system. Number 10. Define nutrition. Fish nutrition is the study of nutrients and energy sources essential for fish health, growth, and reproduction. Global consumption of seafood is increasing while the amount of captured fish is declining. Therefore, it is predicted that aquaculture will provide the most reliable supply seafood to their coming years.